Alright guys, welcome back. So let's have a look at Carvana. So it's been a while. So last time when I talked about this one, let's just stick to the price action. So I want to talk about what now from here. So stock is trading at 190. I was watching right around here saying that this stock could go all the way to 160. And this stock came down to 176 and then bounced right to almost 300 and then came right back down to 160 again. And some people watch this video and saying, oh, you were wrong, it's going up now. I don't care about your opinion at that point where I enter a trade or I point out this price action when stock is sitting at 260 and I predict $100 move and pretty much realize thousands of percent, and then you come in somewhere right here, oh, you were wrong. Well, take a look at least time frames when I'm talking about those things. So now, right now, well, yeah, I did try to trade it right here, lost pretty much 100% right here with small, tried to go short, but with options. With options, my risk is defined. So what I'm watching from here now, so what has changed? Well, they reported positive earnings right here, right there. But why did stock flush down so much from those highs? Pretty much from 300, stock went down 42%. Why? Do you ask those questions? Why it has gone down? So there are a few things. I'm going to be super technical on this one, just pointing out levels and what I'm watching from here. As a disclosure, I don't have a position so far, but I'm looking to get into in the near future. So I might be biased, but support right here, if it breaches, yeah, I'm definitely going to short this name. If it pushes higher, all the way to 220, this is very possible as well. If it squeezes, I would love to get it right there. So after that 160, 162, 163, this is the next level. 120. This is the support area somewhere around here. 120, $100 levels. There are two gaps that I want to point out, which in the next, I want to say 9 to 12 months, these gaps will get filled eventually, okay? So here are those gaps. Earnings gap. When did they happen? You can see the price action. First gap after earnings report right here in the beginning of 2023, somewhere right here, from 50, 52, 53, all the way to like 65-ish. Second gap we have right here after earnings report again, 86 to somewhere all the way to 116. That's where it gapped, and then it came as low as 98, and then it just kept melting. So a lot of short reports, a lot of controversy. A lot of people don't trust their numbers, including me. Again, these are all like allegedly they're cooking the books, but again, nobody knows anything. They're reporting solid earnings, okay? But if we fall into bear market, and I have been calling like even back 6 months ago, okay, my trade is I'm an electrician, I'm an engineer, sometimes I work, and I know like market, like I'm out there looking, helping people and doing jobs as well sometimes, and like getting what's going on in the real economy, because as somebody, I mean, we are the ones like very first source of any economic turn and any market implication. It all starts with us, from us. So, and I could see it happening with like many stocks, okay, in the past. So regarding the car sales, used car sales, literally yesterday I was changing my oil in my car, and the guy, 15 years, I think, 10 years, I think I know the guy, mechanic, and he was saying people are not selling their cars, or they're not buying cars. They're not like transacting anymore. Most people, and again, I'm speaking regarding the Seattle, Washington market, where basically he had so many cars that needed major repairs. So, and he's like, it's unusual. I used to do a lot of like small stuff, and people were like upgrading their cars before they buy and sell, but now they're doing like major work, like transmission change, even like people are changing their engines in their cars, but they're not looking to buy a new car. So this is negative Number one, okay, I'm not saying that it might have immediate effect on these companies, but I know this company trades at very high valuation, almost 40 times of its forward earnings and current earnings, 100 times PE or something like that. But also very recently, I was keeping an eye on, just for the record actually, if you go back to my channel, every single video I made for this stock except for this last one in December 27th was bullish. This is for those people who might comment like you're bearish or you're perma-bear. Every single video that I made right here, I'm like squeeze, 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 squeeze. And even right here at the end of the day, I was like saying, okay, so year is about to be over, and next year I'm expecting almost like the stock trade literally at $100 levels. So now I'm gonna label this stock as target $120, but I believe it can go much lower. It can go all the way to fill this gap at $56, $55 levels. Okay, 52 maybe even. But in terms of the one more thing, in terms of the large orders, this is where a cluster of orders started coming in, and this is again volume leaders. This is paid, and I'm not advertising it. Okay, I use it, I like it, and you can see the very first support. The reason why I'm watching it, this could be like a buying order, some of the like large orders support, somewhere 1.59 billion order came in somewhere right here, 100 and something. Again, this could be a sell order too, I don't know, but this level acted as a support for quite some time, and resistance right here and support right here. You can see that's why I'm watching it. But you can see the cluster of orders, sellers came in at the end of last year, and you can see the squeeze, okay, where not much of a pressure was put, and now you're seeing a little bit of a selling again happening. And even like banks, like these guys are just I am just speechless when it comes to upgrades and downgrades. When stock was about to break down, they came in, upgraded the stock, and then they just sold right into it. You can see yesterday was pretty much squeezing because of an upgrade and then gave it back. If you look at it from market open to market close, it didn't do much. And today it started melting again, and then people sold into it at the end of the day. Pretty large order came in according to that volume leaders orders. So in terms of options, so my goal is, again, so I have traded this name way back as well. I had this very same scenario. So you can see crash right here, but a lot of you don't remember this one, COVID crash, where stock went from almost $112 all the way to $20. And I was taken for a ride as well right there. I was trying to buy puts and I was getting like burned until I did a $70 spread, $5 spread, and I got paid pretty good, like 1,000% or something like that. So that's when I realized that like this stock has always had high premium, and if you're trying to buy like a naked put, it might be very expensive. Again, I'm not telling you to buy or sell. These videos purely for entertainment purposes only. I'm just saying that if I want to buy in the future, which I'm looking to play some puts, I would do a spread like at least 6 months to 9 months out until the end of the year to capture such move, even though I could limit my potential profits, but I would try to stay closer to the money. Like if I take a look at the option activity right now, let's say if I want to go all the way to November, saying that, okay, so this stock, I think it can trade at below 120, right? So if I want to buy that spread, it's very expensive, like $13, $14. So let's say the $5 spread is costing like $2. So it doesn't, it's very expensive if I want to stay closer to the money. So one way I would play it, so I would look at the implied move right here. So it's very high. You can see $100 it's implying. One way I could do it, I could just stay closer to the money and stay closer to the date and start pretty much burning every 2 months, something like this. Just buy closer to the money spread because these are a lot cheaper, and just keep doing $5 spread, but for a lot cheaper. Let's say if I pay like 20 cents, 30 cents, 40 cents for a $5 spread, potentially trying to make $5, I would try to do that. And again, I would want the stock either push a little bit higher, and if it does that, get closer to the money. But if it cracks the 160, 165, the support I'm watching, then I could just also day trade it as well, in and out. But again, I want to have some spread exposure that sits there as a long-term play. But again, I'm super bearish, and I think it can definitely go higher as well. 220 would be my resistance level right here. So if you take a look at this price action right here, right now, I mean, this drop was almost 42% decline. So to expect some sort of a relief bounce, sure, absolutely can happen. 220 can happen. So that's the area I would look for, like 230. You can see this is the resistance area, and also the 50-day moving average. If it happens, I would love to get exposure over there. But again, I don't have a position. I'm not advertising my position. So even though, I mean, I could be right long term, but that's not my goal, okay? I have been right many times. Many stocks, many times. But the goal is not to be right. The goal is to capitalize when you are right, to make money. So that's my goal, okay? I don't give a crap about being right or wrong, okay? As long as at the end of the week, at the end of the day, at the end of the year, I walk with pretty good gains, that's all I care about. So again, these videos are purely for entertainment, educational purposes only. This is my update, and this is what I'm watching for the stock. And thanks for watching. Not a financial advice, purely for entertainment and educational purposes only. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one, probably in the next few months. Peace.